Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. So any of you that follow me on Facebook will see back on the 9th of August I posted about this little truck onto the page, and I want to thank my brother from another mother, Phil over at TomleyRC, for giving me the heads up on this one. So this is a Pinecone Models SG1802. And what Phil keyed me into was that they were on a flash special on Bangood, which meant that this version and the version with 2 batteries, this one has 3 batteries, were down to £33.59, an absolute bargain. At that point in time, the single battery version was £50. So, you know how much I like my coffee? So does Phil, for that matter. Cheers. So let's crack into it. So we'll start with the usual looking over the box. So it's Pinecone Models, ready to run, rock crawler, SG1802, spring dampeners, not shocks, 1/18 scale. Self-locking tyres, interesting use of words, 4x4, 2.4 gigs, age 14 plus, as is my channel. If you look on this end of the box, it shows that it's got a metal ladder chassis, which we'll go through in more detail, with a servo, and then it comes with a 7.4 volt lithium battery. Well, this one came with 3 of them, and they're 3500s. Get into that in a moment. This is the version I got, the blue version. Big surprise that. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love blue. And I do love the fact that on the side here, it has what looks to be soldiers. So I really like that. It's exactly the same as the SG01, which comes with this Suzuki Jimny type top to it. But I prefer pickup. The controller is really quite nice. You can see there, fits in the hand quite nicely, although it may cause some challenges for filming because I'm going to have to clip my camera onto this nodule on the top. Right, last bit of the battery, or the box, sorry. We can see the versions here. I believe that Phil has ordered 6 of these, 3 orange ones and 3 blue ones, and he has something epic planned. So if you haven't subscribed to TomleyRC, get yourself over there, get subscribed and wait for that coming up. It's going to be epic. Batteries in the transmitter, shows you here clearly which way round they need to go. Okay. It does come with a USB charger, although I use my balance charger because that's habit with me. Let's have a look what's inside the box. So I have actually already had this out because I've charged up the battery so I can do this video. But let's just talk you through what you get. You get your information sheet, which is all in a foreign language for me, but there's clear pictures. There is everything on the other side that tells us in English. So that's all there. Fold it that way, makes more sense. Showing you all the battery connections. Channel 1, channel 3. So you could run lights with this potentially, because it's got 3 channels on it. Battery polarities, all of that. Anyway, now with the single version, I've just let's take it out of that because there's some little holes and it's clipped into there. That can go out the way. So this is the truck itself, which is the bit you're most interested in. The battery's in the back here, and on the single battery version, that's where it will be. The other 2 batteries that came with this were in here, and I'll show you more of that in a second. See here, got really nice tyres. I love the details of the hubs here. That with a nice metal ladder frame chassis. Teeny tiny little motor in there. I haven't worked out quite what that is yet, but I'm sure, oh, come on, focus. It's right next to my finger there. Yeah. So I haven't worked out what that is, whether that's a 130 motor or a 180. I think it's possibly a 130, but I don't know. Nice easy position for the on off switch on here once it's connected up, which I haven't done at the moment. You can also adjust the ride height on these of the shell. So you can see here where it's got a body pin through the bottom here, as well as having body pins on top. So you can adjust that if you want it. If you find that you can get some lowering and stuff. I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. It has got front lights running, which is really cool. You can see the little servo in the front there. I would probably look at wiring these rear lights up as well, because, you know, more lights is good. Right, so let's put that down. Talk about the batteries. So, focus. These are 2S lithium ion 3500 7.4 volt batteries, and there is 3 of them. I do recommend people picking up one of these. Okay, this is a voltage alarm. Now, headphone warners, beware, there is going to be a loud beep coming up when I connect this. Let's get that in the right hole. You can see there are 2 channels, all, first one 4.15, second one 4.16. I don't know how that's going to show up. All 8.7, so, oh, sorry, 8.3, 4. Yeah. So that's fully charged battery. It's worth carrying these. These also work as LiPo alarms. So if you're running a LiPo on something, you can connect it up to the balance lead and have this sat inside the shell of your RC car. And that will give you an alarm when it gets to low battery so you don't overrun them. Because some ESCs can be a little bit about, you know, what length they cut out for the voltage on. Anyway, worth picking one of these up, sorry. They're cheap enough, and if it saves you blowing up the car or killing a battery, it's good. This is the USB charger lead that comes with it. You can see there, it is 400 milliamp hour, 7.4, DC 5 volt 1 amp. So that means that it will charge one of these batteries in just under an hour. Okay, so we'll see how we do on playtime and stuff like that, but it's worth knowing. And with the 3 batteries there, you could potentially have the first battery charging while you're playing with the second 2, and, you know, if you've got multiple ways of charging, you could easily keep running this and running this and running this. Now, again, noise, pull that out, pop that to one side. Nice pistol grip. Nice in the hand for me, but also would work for a smaller handed person. Easy reach for one-handed steering. Although, and also if you need to do the mod where you cable tie something across here to give you a little bit more. You've got the on-off, throttle, steering, and then you've got switches on the top as well. Right, I am going to connect everything up, put the batteries in, and I'm also then going to pull the lid off and show you inside. So it takes 4 AA batteries. I happen to use Duracells because I like them and I have some. So I will stick these 4 in here, and then we'll get on to talking about that bit. Right, batteries are in. Turn that on. Connected up here. Turn that on. That's it. So that's on. Shows you because the headlights are on. So I'm wondering whether... Okay, so picking it up, we've got steering. We've not got very much steering angle, but the servo you can see is on full thing on that horn. You can do servo upgrades, and I'm sure others will. You can also put a longer horn on it, perhaps to give you a better servo throw. Then we've got so it's set up forward, brake, reverse. So I've got good low end control. Right, okay, so that's that. Obviously you've got the 4 body pins to take the shell off, and as we spoke about earlier, you can focus, drop these body posts down lower so that it actually doesn't sit so high. Most of the hardware on here is plastic. I'm just going to turn it off so that the lights don't blind you, and I'm also not wasting the battery. So, battery in the rear. Looks like it's not got a lot of weight on the front. It's a bit of a shame for a crawler that we've not got more weight forward. I suspect you could potentially find a way to mount the battery over the top of the servo at the front here. This servo is a Tower Pro 9-gram micro servo. I don't know whether you can see that. There you go. There's your centre diff. And you can see there, screw through, just in front of my thumb there, drive shafts which are collapsible, so they will move in and out as you're moving up and down. I think if I demonstrate there, you can see that. Okay. Bumper, you can also provide some bumper tuck potentially if you drill some more holes there, if you wanted to get that tucked in, because I know some people like to do stuff like that. I think this is a great little thing. Also interesting that if you look here, it's slightly wider at the top than it is at the bottom, which is interesting. So we've got nice axle flex and no real bind there. 2-in-1 ESC combo. Yeah. So that's pretty much that side of things. I'm going to take this outside and give it a run over my new ramp that I picked up at the car boot the other day. Let's get on to that. Right, so we're now outside and I've turned it on. We'll see how we go. It's bright out here, hopefully it's not too bad. And here's my new ramp. So you might be able to see some marks there. From this side we've got 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, and then the top is 5 and 7/8. And there's a reason that I've shown that up, so we'll see in a moment or two. So across the gravel, you can see there the spring damper's working. It's bouncing around because it's got a pretty nippy bit of speed considering the ooh. Can I get it back up? No. Have to flip it over. That's it. Now. Got a little bit of bias moving off to one side. Give me 1 second and I'll just trim it up. So now I've got it trimmed up. Just see it's actually, considering the size, if you turn at full speed, it's going to flip. So watch that. If you're turning at full speed on full lock, it will nice and easily over there, handling this stones and stuff quite easily. Right, so the reason I've got these marks on here, as we'll see now, let's go for look for to put the left wheel close to the side here, and I just need to pause while my neighbour comes out in their car. So you can see there that it handled the 2 side. Okay, let's come and let's try and line it up for the 3 inch high side. So again, we're running the left hand wheel up against the mark as clearly as we possibly can to see how it. Yep. Oh, come on. Can you get up there? Yep. So 3 inch and now, and it takes a tumble. Right, let's try that again, shall we? So we are here at the 3 inch mark. It's got a good angle attack. We can possibly, the bump, there we go. And we can keep it there. So 3 inch, which I think is pretty good considering this is 1/16 and quite small. Now let's see what happens here when we've got an off camber. Yeah, so because it's got quite a high centre of gravity for such a light thing, it does tip over quite. Now looking over the manhole cover, does that. Let's try just here, because these wheels are going to nearly drop into each of these. So it handles it really, really well. I love this little thing. It's going to be perfect for small sail crawler course stuff. And make sure I keep it in camera. It's been a while since I've had a new toy, and this one is really reasonably priced. And say, with the 3 batteries, you're going to get a lot of playtime out of it. I may drop a link to it on Bangood, or if you go and look at my Facebook page, and also drop me a follow on that, then you'll see it's on there already. Right folks, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stick the notification bell on, and I will catch you all next time.